All right.
I'm going to make a lot of enemies on this
fine.
podcast.
That's fine. Welcome.
I love it. That's what we do here on the Ktown Connects podcast.
Make connections.
And enemies.
Looking for something that doesn't come from a catalog? Meet Aaron Hunzinger of AH Did It, a local artist creating custom lighting, furniture, and one-of-a-kind statement pieces that you won't see anywhere else. Every project is handcrafted, never duplicated, and built with imagination. Follow AH Did It on social media. Yes, that's all one word. AH Did It. Are you old as dirt or just can't move around like you used to? Then cruise around in style with a scooter from A+ Mobility. Top of the line scooters to match all your needs. Oh my God, can't get out of your living room chair? Well, A+ Mobility has you covered there too, with a great selection of lift chairs. So get up or walk to A+ Mobility at 2324 18th Street. Or better yet, just go online to aplusmobilitysolutions.com.
Special intro by Jason Hedman.
Can you just shut up while I do this? Today we're rolling out the red carpet for Ole Johnson.
Hey.
Did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay. The high school movie buff turning a 13-hour Public Domain-A-Thon into a full-blown Kenosha comeback story. So dim the house lights, cue the projector, and grab your popcorn and get ready, because this episode is about to bring the Kenosha Theatre back into the spotlight, one reel at a time. Donnie, cue that music.
Welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Donny, and I'm here with the lovely Jason Hedman.
Hey, Donnie, how you doing today?
Oh, I am doing great, Jason.
All right. It's going to be a great day here today in the Ktown Connects studio.
Another episode. Here we go. We are going to be rocking and rolling here in the Southport Tea studio.
That's right. Good old Southport Tea. Don't forget to get all your tea needs bagged up by Mr. T himself. Good old Russ. Stop by Southport Tea, located at 5701 6th Avenue, and leaf with the best tea blend around.
That is a great read there, Jason. That is fantastic.
Who wrote that? But okay.
That is fucking great. I love it.
I've been needing a good tea bag lately, so.
All right, well.
Hey, what a great theme song that was, huh?
Oh, yes.
That was a rockin' and rollin'. Thank you, Droppin' Daisies, for that great theme song.
That's right, Donnie.
You know, number one on the charts. I saw it. I saw it on the charts, Jason.
Which charts?
The Donny Stancato charts.
All right, that's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
it really is.
So, hey, the Ktown Connects hotline is open, Donnie. Did you know that?
What? It's still open?
It is open. So, you go to ktownconnects.com. You can click on that little phone link and leave us a message. Tell us how much you love us. Tell us what you hate us. Tell us how drunk you think Donnie is right now on a scale of 1 to 10.
Please do. I've been out all day. I went to a Kingfish game. I enjoyed Kenosha.
I would say about 22. So, on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, 22 out of 10. I like that. I like what you're thinking there,
You're
Jason.
not on the floor yet, but.
Hey, you know what's brewing here in the studio today, Jason?
You are.
I like what I guess
You
I am. So what's going on here today in the studio, Jason?
Oh, Donnie, we have a very special episode
Who
here
is
today.
it? What's going on here in this episode?
We're talking with Ole Johnson. He's running the Public Domain-A-Thon. It's a 13-hour movie marathon coming to the Reuther Central High School Auditorium on Saturday, June 13th.
What? That's crazy.
And you know what, Donnie? For 13 hours of movies, how much do you think that would cost someone to walk in on that?
$1 million?
Less than that.
What? Less than $1 million?
Less than that. Yeah, free.
What the fuck? Get out of here.
I know. It's free to get in, but this is a fundraiser for the Kenosha Theatre.
Bringing it back.
Well, we're going to find out why when we connect here with them.
I like the way you were thinking. Let's get the story. Let's get down
But
to
if
the
you don't
details.
know where Kenosha Theatre is, it's located at 5919 6th Avenue. It's been closed since 1963. Yes. So we're going to talk to Ali today and get his story. So
Yeah.
Let's
welcome to the
connect,
show,
baby.
sir.
Let's connect.
Hi,
That's
thanks.
what we do here.
Ole, tell us about your history with film and theaters. What was your earliest theater-going experience?
Earliest I can think of, my mother picked me up. I used to go to the K-Tech. Why is there a K-Tech Est and West? There's a K-Tech West and a K-Tech East.
Okay.
I'm already confused.
Yeah. So I can never remember which one I went to. I went to either K-Tech West or K-Tech East, whatever one they just tore down by Lincoln Park.
Oh, yeah.
I walked out of the school, and my mom picked me up, and just randomly we went to what was at the time Tinseltown, and we saw Happy Feet 2.
Okay.
I remember nothing about the film. I just remember that I saw it. Mm-hmm. The earliest film memory that I can remember, the earliest memory I can think of it being in a theater and watching a movie and remembering it was when my grandmother took me to see Cars 2. I believe I was 5 years old.
Okay. All right.
I remember nothing about that movie either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you just gotta remember Cars 1. That was the best one.
No, Cars 1 was that is the only good one out of the three.
I knew we'd feel old when we asked him that question. But so, how did your love for historical preservation begin?
It probably started with the Titanic.
Were you on the Titanic?
No, I wasn't on the Titanic. Good. I was aware of the submersibles. It was back in 4th, 5th grade, and they just started talking about how they were going to do the Titanic submersibles. And I thought, oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever. And I would tell my mom, hey, we gotta go on this thing. We gotta go on the $250,000 submersible. It's gonna not be around for another 10 years, 5-10 years, and then it's gonna implode at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
We gotta come on, we gotta do this. It never happened. I never went on that.
Okay.
And we bought a house instead. Yeah, I think my fixation on historic, not preservation, but just history in general. It really started with the Titanic. I dove very, very far into the history of the Titanic, as well as a 9-year-old could.
Yeah.
I watched all the stupid TV documentaries that I could find. I didn't go so far as to look at blueprints and form my own sinking theories, which I know some people do. But I did watch all the documentaries that I could find, and I made my own little theories. Every so often at dinner, I would start talking about the Titanic and new things that I found. I remember one time I got into a very heated argument with my sister because she said, well, the reason so many people die on the Titanic is because there weren't enough lifeboats. And I was like, no, that's not it. That's not the reason. I don't remember what I said, but I do remember that was a conversation that I did have.
What are your thoughts on the Titanic film?
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
I like the last half.
That's
Everything goes to shit.
It's fine?
It's fine.
Boring?
It shouldn't
Overrated?
be. It shouldn't be called Titanic. It should be called
Lovers?
Yeah, it should be called Lovers. It should be called
Only room for one on this
something.
door.
Yeah, it should be called something other than Titanic because it's not really about the Titanic. It's about two guys who fell in love on the Titanic, and that's a set piece for the other story. Yeah. I would rather watch a movie about people who are actually on the Titanic, like a biopic kind of thing. Yeah. I saw this very, very well done video essay about the Marconi operators on the Titanic, and I think that story could lend itself very, very well to a film.
Okay.
It's a great
Marconi
story.
brothers, huh?
Yeah, like the Morse code.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. So what first brought on your interest in the Kenosha Theatre?
So, for my entire life, I've always been not entire life, but for a long time, I've been vaguely aware that there is some big movie theater in Kenosha. I looked up like a movie palace or abandoned movie theater or something like that, and I came across the photos from the Kenosha Theater, where the roof is caved in, or not caved in, but there's a giant hole in the roof, and there's the stage, and it's taken up from the balcony, all that kind of thing. And I thought, oh my God, this is so cool. Where is it? And I never figured out where it was. I went on the website a couple times, and I saw that before they made the new one. I went on the website, and I read a little bit of the history, didn't remember anything about it. I excuse me, heavens, I just picked up little bits and pieces there, and I knew that it at the very least existed, but I didn't know where it was. I didn't know anything about it. I kind of just assumed that it was the Orpheum, which is something that a lot of people do. You're incorrect if you think the Kenosha Theatre is the Orpheum.
A lot of people think that.
Yeah, the Kenosha Theater is like a half a block
It's
south.
right next to it. It's right next to it. The Orpheum was actually built before the Kenosha Theatre. It was 1922. The Kenosha Theatre is 1927. But anyway, I knew that it was a thing. I didn't know where it was. I would have liked to see it, but I assumed that it was just an abandoned building that I would never be able to look into.
Yeah.
If it was even still around. Flash forward to this last February, I was very, very depressed. It was just a very bad seasonal depression. I was falling behind on my schoolwork. I was having, frankly, suicidal ideations.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was just I don't know what was happening. It was just a very, very bad time to be me.
Okay.
And then just randomly, I came across the Facebook page for the Kenosha Theater, and I was like, oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, I would love to see that restored, because I hate Cinemark. For all intents and purposes, we only have one movie theater in the entire county, and I don't like Cinemark. It's always empty. I feel like the service is never up to
horrible.
snuff.
Yeah.
There's always just like a layer of grime. I don't like it. And I really wished that there was a place, and still do wish that there's a place where I can go to watch the movies that I like Blade Runner or Amadeus or something, like classic movies.
Oh, yeah.
And I found the Kenosha Theater Facebook page, and I just happened to find their volunteer sign-up sheet, and I thought, what the hell? I have nothing to lose.
Yeah. So you dove in, huh?
Yeah, I signed up, and I got my sister to come with me. I went to where I thought it was, and I was greeted by Haley, who is one of the people she's on the, I don't know if she's on the board, but she's a member of the restoration. And she gave me this tour of the theater, and before I went in there, I watched like every documentary I could possibly find on the thing.
So you're kind of familiar with how it looked. No real surprises for you then.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
And I was just completely shocked at how the photos don't do it justice at all.
No,
you have to go in there to fully appreciate the magnificence of that space. Even though it's destroyed, it's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful building. I can't even imagine how much better it was before they installed the new roof. And I told myself that I wanted to do everything I possibly could within my power to help them restore this thing, because outside of having a new movie theater to go to, or new theater, or whatever it's going to be used for, it's just a space that I thought needed to be preserved. I don't know. I didn't think that people were giving it the attention that it really deserved.
Okay, yeah.
Did you look into the history of all the years where Jeff tried to bring it back?
I researched what I could. I'm sure there's a little bit more that I'm not familiar with, but I'm decently familiar with like the little revival they had in, I think, the 90s with Lou Rugani or something.
Yes, Lou Rugani. Former guest of the Ktown Connects podcast.
I guess I'm somewhat familiar with the Ray Shepardson stuff, but I'm not. I feel like I don't have any authority to talk about Ray Shepardson. That's a very personal
What is your
thing.
connection with Jeff Baas, the owner of the building? Have you your connection with him, and how you're working with him with this fundraiser and this?
I have no blood relation to Jeff.
Okay.
I am a very, very passionate volunteer.
Wonderful.
Volunteers
are great.
I think I would call myself a good acquaintance of Jeff. I don't know if he would agree, but I would call myself a good acquaintance of Jeff. We talk. We have a phone call every now and then. Mm-hmm. I'll come to him with an idea, or I'll send him something, and he'll sometimes get back to me.
And he bought the building in like the early 80s, I believe?
1983. Yes, he bought it with his brother.
Okay. and their goal was to reopen it at some time. And
Yeah. So the idea was this was before they installed the new roof. When they bought it, it was mostly intact. The roof was fine. Well, they had a leaking roof. That was the problem, along with just years of the plaster wearing out with no heating or cooling. Just other the little things that the building would otherwise need. But the biggest problem was the leaking roof. So they went to the city and they got a grant to fix the building, but the rule is that they had to go with the cheapest bidder.
Okay.
And what ended up happening, the team that they got was supposed to preserve the plaster. They did not do that. They kind of just took jackhammers and just broke the roof up and let the plaster fall down through the rebar into the theater, and they destroyed all of it,
causing more destruction.
Yeah. And Jeff told me this the first day that I was there. He said that they didn't even need to do that. They could have just tarred over it, and it would have been fine.
Oh, yeah.
So in a parallel universe very, very close to this one, there is a restored Kenosha Theater, and it's already operating and has been operating for a couple decades. But that's not the one we live in, unfortunately. And then after that happened, I think I would call that do the kids still say canon event? I am a kid. I should know that.
Yeah.
I would say that is the canon event for the Kenosha Theater. That they had to find a way to fix it.
Now, wasn't there some kind of clause when the theater closed in '63 that it couldn't reopen in so many years?
Yeah. So
some of the theater distributors or something like that.
Yes. So the company that owned it was Standard Theaters.
Okay.
They owned the. I don't know if it was called the Gateway Theater or the Lakeside Theater at the time, but what the theater now is the Rhodey.
Okay.
They owned the Kenosha Theater and the Rhodey. They closed the Kenosha Theater because it was just it's too expensive to cool and heat.
Yeah.
Maintaining it, it's too big for its own good, basically. And they
what was the seating, like 2,300, something like that? The seating in it was originally...
Yes, it's 2,300 seats.
Wow.
They did not want competition with the Gateway Theater, with the Rhodey. I'm just going to call it the Rhodey. They didn't want competition with the Rhodey because they owned both theaters, and they just decided, hey, this one is less expensive to run, so we're just going to close this one and go forth with that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they had that clause. I'm sure it was because they owned both theaters, but yeah, they closed it. They went with the Rhodey. The Rhodey went on to do its Rhodey thing, and the Kenosha Theater was left dormant and more or less forgotten by the general public.
And then the Lake Theater closed by the mid '80s, I want to say, something around then. Yeah. I remember going to that one. So the clause was for how many years? Do you remember? Was it 50 years?
It was 25 to 30.
Okay.
Yeah. Not that long of a time, but a lot can happen. A lot can happen.
Yeah. So the theater's been closed for over 60 years. Why do you think this building should be revitalized?
So, actually, that leads me into the thing that I was talking to you about earlier.
Okay.
I have to pull it up if you'll give me a second.
Oh, yes,
please.
So, I received a comment from this one person on TikTok. And that's a whole other thing that I should talk about on here, but I'll get to that later. For a little bit now, I've been making videos for the theater on TikTok, and it's helped get the word out, and people are more aware of it, and a lot of people are very excited. But I got this one very interesting comment from one person. It reads, "Fact that you pick the Kenosha Theater out of all the 14,000 abandoned buildings in that 4.5 block radius is commendable. Of all the things to care about that are falling apart and financially fucked up is exactly what should be expected of a man. The entire city is boarded up and evacuated like a Chernobyl town, and yet you found a place in your heart for the theater and the arts, the people, except for they're all underfunded, underfinanced, and financially unstable, struggling and suicidal, but yes, the arts, the arts, the arts."
Wow. Was that
verbatim what
was that posted
they said
in August 2020?
That was posted back in April.
Okay, that guy sounds like he thinks he's probably pretty smart.
Yeah. And I've gotten a couple other comments from.
I'm sure you get like slack like that though from other even like
this,
people that might not be so like abrasive as him. But
there's this one guy I've learned his name is on TikTok is Slickjaw. And he has left a comment for me saying something like, they've been trying to restore that building for 40 years. Good luck. And then someone was like, well, that's not all that he's doing. He's something like that. And then he replied to that one saying, I meant what I said. Good luck. I learned what his name is, but I'm not going to say it.
okay. Is it Donny Stancato?
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I mean, I am one of those people where it's like, good fucking luck with that fucking building.
Well, it's...
I mean, but it's been going for a long time. I've seen it. I'm 46 years old. I've seen it. You've seen it for so many years. But you know what? But the crazy thing is, you have fucking momentum. That's what I fucking like. You actually have momentum going for the first fucking time. I see it. You have momentum. And I kind of love it. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's...
Nobody's had momentum going.
The project has existed for 40 years. The most restoration it has ever seen was within the last 2 years, and the most attention it has ever gotten was within these past couple of months. And I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I do believe it is
You should toot your own horn.
I do believe it is a direct result of what I have done for the theater.
I agree.
I apologize. I apologize to the board if you guys disagree.
Nope.
But
Well, you're getting the word out. That's what you're doing. I mean, people can work inside as much as as hard as they can. That doesn't get the word out. You need to get out there and be talking on podcasts and things like that.
Yes, but anyway, to answer your question, I'm sorry if it appeared that I dodged that one. I didn't mean to. I just got sidetracked.
No, it happens.
I think that this theater needs to be restored. It needs to be restored for two reasons. One is because of that very, very generous comment that I've gotten from that random person. Her whole thing was that this area, the 4.5 block radius with 14,000 abandoned buildings, is financially unstable, financially fucked, all of underserved, underfinanced, all of that. The Kenosha Theater will fix that problem.
Yeah.
It will. This has been a thing that has been studied for decades. Ray Shepperton, the man who tried to restore the theater, well, I'll get to that, but he was one of the guys who, the biggest names who tried to restore the theater. He received an honorary doctorate for economic redevelopment, and his entire thing was that he revitalized downtowns and communities through theater restorations.
Okay.
And if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Theaters are people pumps. They go in, they spend money on the shows, the tickets, the concessions, all of that, the merch, and they come back out. What do they do then?
Yeah.
They pay for parking. They pay for restaurants. They go to other small businesses. They go to a hotel if they so choose. Their money goes to the rest of the community. And you're talking about a 2,400 seat theater here.
Yeah.
And it's right next to all of these condos and all of these other people from around the city who want things to do. They will come here and their money will spread outward into the rest of the community. That means more restaurants. That means more small businesses. That means new housing projects, better roads. That means all of these amazing things that we have been asking for in this specific part of the city.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's one thing. Like the Orpheum was split in the 90s. It was split into 4.
Yeah.
Mainly because it's for any event, it's hard to fill, like for you, a 2,300 seat theater.
Yeah.
And granted, that did kind of ruin the interior of the building and tore things apart and kind of fucked it. But how can you fill? What kind of events can we have that we can fill 2,300 seats?
I unfortunately do not know the answer to that question. I would
Because you can't
suggest
just do old movies and get people.
Well,
in
that's true. I've been ideating ways to fit both into there. Figure out a way to do classic movies or do first run movies plus live theater and musicals and all that thing. Because I think the Kenosha Theatre would not be used appropriately if we did not show movies. Personally,
I know you're just kind of talking out of opinion. You're not.
I'm not here representing the board or Jeff or anything. These are all of my opinions here, people.
Yeah.
They hold no weight.
Okay.
But if you would like to show movies, then I'm in the same boat with you.
Okay.
But anyway, the second part to my answer to that previous question was third spaces. I think it's a result of gentrification, personally. But third spaces, if you're unaware, is the places you go between home and work. It's your haunts, basically. It's your Cheers bar or your I don't know, just the places that you go.
Coffee shops,
yeah,
health
coffee
clubs,
shops, stuff like that. There is nowhere in the city, to my knowledge, where people can go have a good time with their friends and not spend a ton of money doing it. And the only thing that I can think of for people to go to is bars, but not a lot of people drink anymore. It's becoming less popular by the month.
True.
And especially someone my age, I don't know, like a 13 to 18 young adult, teenager, young adult. There's nowhere for us to go.
You guys got nothing to do anymore.
There is not a single thing. There, I don't know. There's the roller rink, and there's a pizza place here and there.
Yeah.
But there's CD Warehouse. That's another place too. But I'm talking about I'm talking about places where everyone, not just young adults, not just people who don't drink, everyone can go, where they can have a good time, not spend a lot of money doing it, and come out with a good experience and want to come again. That's what
she said.
Exactly. That's what we need. I think if we have that, maybe it doesn't prove to be a financial kickstart for the downtown area, but it will prove to be a net positive for the people who use it and the people who come and experience it and have a good time with their friends, and they'll keep wanting to come back.
Yeah, okay. Since 1957, Villa de Carlo has been serving up more than just great food. They have been establishing tradition. Enjoy authentic Italian cuisine made from family recipes passed down through generations. From fresh pasta to savory sauces to handcrafted desserts. And don't forget their famous pizza. Whether it's a cozy dinner or a special celebration, every dish is made with care and every visit feels like coming home. Villa de Carlo, flavor, family, and tradition. Taste the history.
Let's go have a snort at the port. 714 50th Street. Live music, pinball, a smoking porch, drinks, and a punk rock feel. And some of the best bartenders this side of the Kenosha Piss Tunnel. That's the port, the original party house since 1985. So stop in with an open mind, a good attitude, and just enjoy the vibes. Because if you don't, Krager will kick your ass out. And whatever you do, don't play Pearl Jam on the jukebox. That's the port. Hungry? Thirsty? Bored? Well, it sounds like you need to get on down to Union Park Tavern, home of Kenosha's award-winning Friday fish fry, weekend brunch that cures the longest hangover, and the biggest selection of German beers in town. Trivia, karaoke, open mic, and live music every weekend. That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue. Cheers to a good time.
So, I read that Jeff Baas has a commitment to opening the theater by September 2027.
Yes.
He said,
But not like the entire theater, though. He's
Not the entire theater.
I watched. There's a great video that I watched that he kind of talks about. He's going in phases. Can you talk about that?
I can talk about that. So, anyway, yes, there are 4 phases. First phase, we're going to open up the lobby and inner foyer. The inner foyer is going to be turned into like a bar, cafe, tea house kind of thing.
Okay.
And the lobby is going to be a listening room. I have a small little stage there, and I'm thinking we're just going to do poetry readings and small bands and stuff like that.
Okay.
From there, it's going to go to phase 2, which is the mezzanine. That's the area that's precedes the balcony. That I think is going to be used for like a meeting space. Like people could rent it out for like birthdays or weddings, corporate meetings, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then we go on to phase 3, which is what we're hoping to open by next year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We're going to take the area underneath the balcony and turn it into a cabaret theater.
Okay.
A cabaret theater is just, I would call it, I like to call it a supper club. It's a little room with a couple hundred seats, and it's just a small stage, but bigger than a listening room. Mm-hmm. So we can have, like, actual acts there.
And some income, too.
Yes, yeah. And then with phase 4, that is the rest of the theater. The whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah. Which those walls need a lot of work in there. Everything needs.
They do. Well, the thing is that people, they look in there or they look at photos and they think that it's not something worth trying because it's in such a state. But the building itself is completely fine. It's built, in the words of Jeff, it's built like the Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay.
The actual building itself, the structure is fine, but the problem is the plaster. They look at the facade of the cast plaster and they think, well, this building is fucked. What are you doing here, son? Yeah. But you cast plaster can be remade.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal. It's just finding the money to do it. And which is why phase 3 is so important, because we can get much more people in there. We can have bigger acts, just a bigger space, and actually make some serious income. And we can use it as a catalyst to help get corporations to give some money to the project.
Yeah, nice.
Yes.
Is it taking somebody like you to get this project going?
Well, he's been working on it since before that. If he's already on phase 2, he's been working on it. Just been working on it for 40 years.
I think it's just a lot of the right things have been happening at the right time. I really think that's what it is. It could have been restored 20 years ago when Ray Shepherdson was still alive. It very easily could have been. Ray Shepherdson was literally a theater restoration expert.
Mm-hmm. He's one that went around like St. Louis.
Ray Shepherdson.
I read his story.
Right. But I'm talking now. Why is Jeff deciding to do it now with you? Why not when he bought it then?
I don't know. I really do not know. I think.
Are you the fire underneath them?
The words that are about to come out of my mouth are completely my opinion. They hold very little weight.
You are. It's your opinion. He's not here. He's not. This is you. He is not here.
He has told me a couple of times that there is not enough hours in the day to do all of the things that I've been doing. He's busy with all the other stuff. Yeah, and his kid and all those other guys who are like the board, whoever, they're all too busy with worrying about their own things. They're too busy working on the theater or working at their job or doing all of these other things. I have the time to do the things that they don't have the time to do, like organize Public Domain-A-Thon or make TikToks or go out and talk to these businesses or do all of these other things. All I am is a passionate volunteer. Mm-hmm. As far as I'm concerned, I hold very little authority on the Kenosha Theater outside of promotion. That is something that they have not been able to do. Here I am.
Here we are.
Yep.
Doing them a favor they didn't quite ask for, but I thought that I could do it.
No, that's great. And what's that website? KenoshaTheater.org?
KenoshaTheater.org.
Okay. Hey, Donny, you want to hear this episode without those pesky commercials?
Do I ever?
Well, head over to KtownConnects.com and become a Patreon supporter. Being a Patreon supporter gets you this episode early, ad-free, and with bonus material. Subscriptions start at just $2 a month. Visit KtownConnects.com and click that link to sign up.
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon subscribers of the month, Russ from Southport Tea and Greg Zaralski.
Greg! Yes,
Thanks to Russ and Greg for supporting us.
Oh, you're close.
I was close.
Thank you.
But hey, subscribe to that Patreon. We got some real good stuff coming up.
Good stuff.
All right, so let's get back to the focus here, which is this Saturday, June 13th, is the Public Domain-A-Thon.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I can't wait.
This sounds like an amazing day. A day full of movies, opens at 10 a.m., goes throughout the night. How did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, this is wild.
It
man.
was my dad's idea, actually.
Oh, wow.
So, the original idea for the Public Domain-A-Thon was I wanted to start like a weekly movie club. Just as like a little a thing to help get the name out for the theater, like the Kenosha Theatre Movie Club or something.
Oh, cool.
And it would do what I wanted, which was play, old sci-fi movies. I really wanted to do Blade Runner. Mm-hmm. And I learned how to license movies, and I looked up on Swank Motion Pictures, and I found the license for film for Blade Runner, and it was like $500. Wow. And I learned that that's kind of the average price for film licenses. It's between $700 to $500 per movie.
Per screening or just for...
Per screening, yes.
Whoa.
It's very expensive. It's very, very expensive.
There's no way you can make money on that.
Yeah, no, there's no way. No way at all. So I was talking to my dad, and I was like, well, I don't know. I mean, I thought that I could do this, but, it's too much money. I can't do it. And then I just kind of said, like just as an offhand comment, like, well, I don't know. I mean, I looked up, like, public domain movies, like, I don't know, like Night of the Living Dead or something. Like, I could do that for free. Yeah. And he said, well, why don't you have, like a Public Domain-A-Thon? That's where I got the name from. Where you could play, like, a marathon of things. And I thought, wow, that's a really good idea. And that's how I started coming up with the concept. But what really set it off was me going to my principal. the principal. I'm a Harborside Academy student. Okay. And I went to my principal, Mr. Barnhart, and I told him, "Hey, I have this idea for this event that I want to do." And he was like, "Well, is that for your senior project?" No, it's just a personal thing. And he was like, "Okay, well, talk to Andy Moore, the building manager, and let me know what days are available, and then I'll get back to you." I went to him, and he said that I could have the 13th, and went back to him, and we were like, okay, cool.
At Reuther Auditorium?
Yeah, at the Reuther Auditorium. Yeah, the Ralph J. Houghton Performance Center, 917 57th Street, Kenosha, Wisconsin, 53140. And, wow. Yeah, that's what started it, basically, when I got the confirmation that I could use the space for free. Mm-hmm. Then I started coming up with the program, choosing the movies, getting all that stuff done.
So this is a long day event with 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 movies you got here?
Yes, 8 movies. I have, let's see if I can remember them all.
I got them written right here.
Bucket of Blood, Teenagers from Outer Space, The Gorilla, The Little Shop of Horrors, Reefer Madness, Plan 9 from Outer Space, and Night of the Living Dead. Oh, and House on Haunted Hill.
Wow. So what made you decide to make this such a long, whole, big day event? Because no one's going to sit there for the whole 13 hours.
That's a little while, man.
No one's kind of come and go throughout the day and kind of...
Yeah, no, the idea was... okay, so back when movie theaters first started, it was kind of like TV. Like, you bought a ticket, you went in, and whatever was playing was what was playing. Mm-hmm. I wanted to kind of recreate that atmosphere.
Oh, okay.
People can come in, watch what they want. They have a schedule. They know what's playing. Yeah. They can see what they want, walk out, come back for whatever else they want to watch, or not come back at all, do whatever they want. I don't care.
Well, I guess what I was saying, why you made this for a long day, not just... Yes. I mean, you could have done this like an evening kind of thing with like 3 or 4 movies and kind of had the same concept. Mm. But you're going for this whole entire day. 10 a.m., the doors open here.
Yes. You're going for a sleepover, baby.
Oh, yes.
So this is a big event then.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's free admission.
Free admission, yes.
So how are you... I mean, it's supposed to be a fundraiser. You want to try and your goal is at $5,000 on this, right?
You're selling a lot of popcorn, right?
I mean, that's what. That's how you're going to make your money, of popcorn?
So, I have a list here. I have my ledger.
Ooh, let's see.
These are all of the people who have donated raffle baskets for our raffle. We have some very, very good items. And by the way, to the owners of Deadhead's Corner, please return my phone call.
Well, they're too high to do that.
Yeah, they forgot.
Wouldn't put it past them. So, making enemies here. So,
hey, you're making enemies. You're making friends.
We're planning to raise this money from direct donations. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a Kenosha Theatre table there, and people can donate directly. Mm-hmm. selling concessions, because, of course, it's too easy to not take advantage of that, and our raffle.
Oh, you got some raffles. Okay. So.
Yes. The raffle items include The Final Girl,
Oh, I love them.
Grow Space Vertical Farms,
Love them.
Olafson and Porter,
Love them.
Mike Bjorn's,
Love them.
a Little Bit of It All Refill Shop,
Love them.
7th Avenue Vintage and Vinyl, Studio Moonfall, Time to Die Salon and Head Spa,
Time to die. Oh, okay. Dye your hair. Gotcha. Okay.
Rhodey Center for the Arts,
Love them.
Wow, Rhodey's in. Okay. Good,
yeah,
Good.
Zorn Compressor and Equipment, Frank's Diner,
Love them.
Blue House Books,
Love them. They were on the show.
and a direct donation from Dr. Destruction himself.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I love that. Pussy.
If I'm lucky, he's gonna be there in person.
All right, Ole. So you have
Yeah.
the films, you have the concessions, or you have not alcohol, right?
No alcohol.
Okay,
no.
okay, I get that. But drink, sodas, popcorn, raffle tickets. How much are those gonna be? If a young person's never seen any of these films, what are some of the selling points that you'd tell to get them to come out and see these old black and white movies?
I did not just go on Wikipedia and look at the list of movies on the public domain and think, oh shit, fine. The man who conquered Cambodia or something. 1950s classic. Oh, this guy directed it. Cool. Like I didn't just pick a bunch of things and throw them in there. Like I made the conscious effort to choose films that are genuinely entertaining and people would enjoy watching. Mm-hmm. For one reason or another. That it could be because they're just genuinely really good movies, like House on Haunted Hill or Night of the Living Dead, or it could be good for something completely different, like Reefer Madness. I mean, that's good because it's kind of like nowadays I think we would see that as like a satirical, sensationalized look on cannabis.
Absurd, yeah.
Absurd, thank you. Or movies like The Gorilla, which I genuinely do really, really like. I love The Gorilla. It's funny as hell.
Okay, that's one that I'm not familiar with on your list.
Yeah, it's an adaptation of a 1927 play.
Okay.
I was going to play the Octopus, or Shush the Octopus, but I wasn't totally sure if that was copyrighted or not, so I changed it for The Gorilla. And I've learned that both of them are basically the same movies. Okay. So, and The Gorilla's better anyway. So,
all right. So, Ole, what are your plans after high school? Are you looking to continue to work at the Kenosha Theatre, or what? What do you? You're graduating
You're
this
gonna
year,
own
I
it.
assume.
You're gonna own it. You're gonna buy it.
What are your plans after high school?
well, I was actually thinking about that before I came on here. I'm planning to attend Parkside as a theater major with a minor in digital media.
Okay.
I might go back for a certificate in another field that interests me, like history. Mm-hmm. I have no plans on leaving the restoration project because I just think it's too important to this community. Like I have to do something to make sure that it's going to be okay. But my goal in general is to be a professionally working actor. I've been in many shows over at the Bradford High School. I'm sure some people actually recognize me from that.
Okay.
I was Uncle Fester in Addams Family. I was the Pharaoh in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I played Scrooge last winter. My last performance of General John Pershing in the Hello Girls actually won an award. I am a proud winner of the Jerry Award for Best or Outstanding Supporting Performer.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you. That's my goal, but I'm not sure. The Kenosha Theatre project kind of throws a monkey wrench into my plans because I want to make sure that this actually works and is successful and it's going to be fine, and that my community is fine and that it benefits from it. And if you build your own stage, then you don't have to look for one, right?
Yeah, right.
But at the same time, I don't want this to be a hobby. I don't want it to be like a thing that, I did these things in high school. I don't know. Like, yeah, that was cool. Yeah. Like, no, I want this to be my career.
Okay.
And in order to do that, I have to move to either Chicago, New York, or God forbid, LA.
Yeah.
I hate LA. God, I hope I don't have to go there. And it's just going to be very difficult to have some kind of acting, like serious acting career if I choose to stay here.
Yeah.
Unless the Kenosha Theatre somehow allows that for me. Mm-hmm. It might. It probably won't, but it might.
It'd be hard to make a living doing that. It might be kind of tough, but
yeah.
All right. One more question, then we're going to move on here.
Sure.
But if you were allowed to pick the film that would premiere on opening night in a newly restored Kenosha Theater, which one would you pick?
It would be cool to play the first film that played there, The Irresistible Lover. Unfortunately, that's a lost silent film, so we can't do that one. You know, I think Ben-Hur. That would
epic.
I think that would go with the atmosphere of the space really, really, really well. Okay. That or Lawrence of Arabia.
Okay, some classic epic films. Like
yeah,
that. Okay.
But if it's just for me and a movie that I just want to watch because I really want to see it on a big screen, I would still go with Blade Runner.
Facing a legal challenge can be stressful. That's why the law offices of Frank J. Parise in Kenosha are here to guide you every step of the way. With years of experience, Frank Parise fights for your rights so you can focus on what matters most. Compassionate, knowledgeable, and always in your corner. That's the Parise promise. Call the law offices of Frank J. Parise today and take the first step towards peace of mind. That's Frank Parise, Kenosha's trusted legal advocate.
Planning for the future doesn't have to be uncomfortable or complicated. At Casey Family Options and Cremations, they make end-of-life planning simple, affordable, and surprisingly easy to talk about. From cremation services to personalized options, the Casey family helps your family every step of the way. Thoughtful, honest, and no pressure. So visit them at CaseyFamilyOptions.com.
Looking for a spot to grab great food, cold drinks, and good times? Come on down to Ron's Place. Whether you're here for those famous burgers, mouth-watering wings, or refreshing Long Island, there's something for everyone. Catch the game, hang out with friends, or just enjoy the welcoming atmosphere that makes Ron's Place feel like home. Can you challenge the tour of teas? Stop in at Ron's Place, 3301 52nd Street.
And what time is it, Jason?
It's time for Kenosha Connects. That's brought to you this week by Shannon Franklin. Shannon Franklin of RE/MAX Elite specializes in bringing you the best homes for sale and real estate listings in your area.
The best real estate.
The best. Whether you're buying a home, selling a home, or need help securing a home mortgage, Shannon Franklin has got you covered. Visit shannonfranklin.remax.com.
Yeah, Shannon is the best. Are you ready for the Kenosha Connects? Let's go. All right. What was the last great meal you had?
In Kenosha.
Big Star.
Ooh, Big Star. All right.
What's your Big Star order?
That day, I just got, I think it was just a regular hamburger and Coke. Medium
Not a
Coke.
cheeseburger?
I don't like cheeseburgers.
Wow.
Just a hamburger.
Just
But
a
they have
hamburger.
that gooey fake cheese product on there.
Yeah.
So it's not real cheese.
It was it was the first date that me and my girlfriend went on. We flew kites at the Kemper Center, and we went and got.
Oh,
Yeah,
Romantic.
that's so sweet.
Yeah.
You got a Coke and not a root beer?
I hate root beer.
Oh, shit.
He hates root beer, hates cheeseburgers.
Wow.
Are you American?
Don't tell them.
What is something about Kenosha that you would like new residents to know?
There are. Okay, so this kind of contradicts my argument that I made earlier, but there is things to do here.
Yeah.
There's one post that some guy made on the Kenosha subreddit that kind of infuriates me. It was this guy moving from Tennessee up to Kenosha, and he made a post asking, "Hey, what are some things to do?" And every single goddamn comment was something like, "Go to the bar, take the train to Chicago, do this." Like, no. Fuck off. Like, no. You guys are lazy. You're not thinking. No. What if that man is listening? Here's some advice. Make a Facebook account. I'm sure you already got one, but if you don't, make one. Join the groups. And learn where shit is.
Yeah.
Because those people clearly don't.
Yeah, some people like the Kenosha Comedy Club, for example. Oh, I didn't even know that was down there. I'm like, have you been under a rock the last 10 years?
Yeah,
What
Or the Roadie, or the White Lilac, or the Kenosha Theater next year.
Yeah.
Or any of these places. They exist, guys.
Yeah, fucking figure it out. Like, fucking do your fucking research.
Yeah, you gotta look for it.
Yeah, fuck, these people fucking piss me off.
You're a history guy, so ask us, who is your favorite famous Kenosian?
Orson Welles.
Oh, really?
Oh, that fucking traitor.
fuck Orson Welles. No, I'm just,
I know that like he was just born here and he doesn't have a whole lot of connection. But
Yeah.
I think
I mean, he was a great
I don't
director.
know. I would go as far to say that he is the most influential person who has ever come out of Kenosha. Outside of the guy who invented the QWERTY keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
It's Orson Welles.
Yeah, okay.
I was actually listening to his 1937 radio drama of Les Mis on my way here. Fantastic production.
It's a good way to prep for the show. Before
Yeah.
you came here.
Yeah. Oh God. If you ever have a chance to listen to that particular radio drama, it is fantastic.
I like Burt I. Gordon, the old filmmaker. He made all the cheesy sci-fi films. He's from Kenosha.
What's his name? Burt Gordon.
Burt I. Gordon. Yeah, yeah.
Burt.
Gordon. Yeah, Burt.
Beautiful Bert?
No, not Beautiful Burt, but Burt
know
Gordon. Yeah,
Burt Gordon.
he did some old sci-fi like cheesy films, stuff like that. Probably on the public domain. So we can maybe next year you do a Burt Gordon Film Festival.
If I get the chance to do another one, then I absolutely will.
Our last question here. I think, Big Star or The Spot?
Oh, this is the tough one. Come on, what you got for us?
Oh God.
I think you're gonna go with Big Star, or I think you're gonna go with The Spot.
I have. Okay. All right. Well, this is not my answer.
Okay.
Oh,
I have an emotional
Diarrhea.
connection to The Spot. It's where it was right around the corner in the house that I was born in, where I lived in for the first couple of years of my life.
Ah,
We went there every couple of weekends during the summer.
yeah. Well,
I
did you get the smells?
yeah.
did you get the runs?
I don't remember, but I was sick a lot when I was living in that house. But I don't know. I think Big Star just has better food.
Okay.
I don't know. I hate the hot dogs they have at The Spot.
Oh,
They suck. I haven't had a hot dog from Big Star yet, so I have no comparison, but I do know for a fact that the ones at The Spot are terrible.
Oh, interesting. I never had a hot dog from The Spot.
Yeah, I can't say I have either.
Yeah.
I was just in the mood for a hot dog one day, and I was driving past, and I got one, and I was very disappointed.
All right, Donnie. What time is it now?
Ding, ding, ding. It is trivia time. And trivia is brought to you by the lettering machine. The lettering machine is your go-to spot for anything customizable, from t-shirts, handbags, koozies, and anything you can imagine. They can customize it. So support your local shop. They can do anything. So stop by the lettering machine, 725 50th Street, and check out thelettermachine.com. Do it now. Say hi to Rosemary, Tina, and Dave.
Donnie,
Do
it might be
now.
your best read ever, I
I
think.
think it was. Yes, I think it was. Thank you to the Kenosha Kingfish, who are not a sponsor, but thank you so much for this.
So for our trivia segment today, Donnie's going to take on our guest in this definitely not skewered, on the level, 100% legitimate, totally fair trivia game.
All right, let's see.
These questions completely random,
I think I have a chance.
and they're not
Let's see
catered
here.
to the guest
After that
one
read,
bit.
I think I have a chance.
You might. You probably do. Let's see.
All right, so I'm going to pull up the randomizer here.
We got to get a sponsor for this randomizer, too, by the way.
You got the lettering machine.
Well, they're a sponsor of trivia, not the randomizer.
All right, wait, lilac. Anyway, here let me wind it up here.
Ding!
And let's see, the topic is public domain films.
Oh, great.
Oh, fuck.
So I have 3 questions for each of you.
Yes.
Perfect.
Ole, we're going to start with you.
Okay.
Plan 9 from Outer Space has been called one of the worst films of all time. The director of this film was portrayed by Johnny Depp in the 1994 film called Ed Wood. What is the name of the Plan 9 director?
Ed Wood, of course.
All right, you got that. Donnie, here's your question.
I'm ready.
You got this one. The 1994 film Ed Wood featured the making of Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yes.
What was the original title of the film when it was first released in 1957?
Planet of the Apes.
You guys suck! I'm sorry. The answer is Grave Robbers from Outer Space.
Oh, shit.
That was the initial title.
Oh, poopy.
Grave Robbers from Outer Space.
All right, Ole, here we go. Number 2.
Yeah, what's up?
George Romero, director of Night of the Living Dead, returned with 5 more films in the series. Name one of them.
Dawn of the Living Dead. Or Dawn of the Dead.
Hey, there you go. All right.
He did 5 of those?
Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Land of the Dead, Diary of the Dead, and Survival of the Dead.
Oh, Fuck, really?
I would have made you name them all. But
Do you think that like he got around to the fourth one? He was like, "Fuck it, Diary of the Dead. I don't give a fuck."
well, I like the idea of dawn and day kind of goes throughout the day, but then they kind of run out.
He couldn't just do Night of the Living. Well, no, he couldn't do Night of the Living Dead Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 because it would all have to be at the night, right?
Yeah, the next night of the Living Dead.
No. He could have done like each hour.
The
Night of the Living Dead. Then you get 12.
Yeah.
Or 8.
What was the fifth one? Diarrhea of the Dead?
Yes, exactly.
Really? He did 5 of those?
Donnie, here's your second question.
Fuck, I don't remember watching 5 of those.
The Dawn of the Dead remake was really good in
Yeah.
2002, whatever it was. So. Donnie, here's your second question. According to TV reporters in Night of the Living Dead, what are they calling these reanimated corpses committing mass murder?
Fuck. They don't call them zombies. Nobody calls them zombies anymore.
This was in 1968, so.
Fuck. They don't call them fucking walkers. Do they?
No, they don't.
Fuck, I don't know.
You guys suck!
Thank you, Kevin.
That would be ghouls.
Yeah,
Ghouls. Okay.
Yeah.
That is our buddy Kevin that does that drop there from Frank Steiner.
By the way, it's a great banana bread French toast today from Frank Steiner.
Oh, they have the excellent French toast. The homemade bread?
Well, I had the banana bread French toast.
Oh, well, it's homemade, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Excellento today.
All right, let's see if you can get the third one, get an all-perfect score here.
Let's see.
In Little Shop of Horrors, Seymour grows a new plant that he names Audrey Jr. What bodily fluid does Audrey Jr. crave?
Well, I have the answer, but I'm not sure I can say it.
How old are you?
It's blood.
Yay!
You got that. All right, perfect.
Yippee skippy!
All right, Donnie. I'll give you the easy one here.
Thank you.
Which iconic actor got an early role in Little Shop of Horrors as masochist and sexual deviant Wilbur?
Rick Moranis.
You guys suck! He was in the remake.
No.
It's Jack Nicholson.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah, he's in Little Shop of Horrors. What do you got against him?
Yeah, it was his debut role.
What do you have against Jack Nicholson?
Fuck him.
What did he do to you?
You know what he did to me?
What?
I'll tell you off the air.
No, I want to hear now.
I can't tell you.
Because you can't think of anything.
No, I can.
You got nothing.
I can't. I have a document where I can't tell you.
Ole, you have a beaten Donnie in trivia, and you win a Ktown Connects pin, courtesy of the lettering machine.
Congratulations. Look at that beauty. You get to look at Jason and I all the time.
You know, it's a
now.
good thing I graduated because they just installed metal detectors at my school. I had to take off all of the pins on my bag.
Oh, bummer.
So now I get to put this on, and I don't have to worry about the metal
that is
detectors.
great.
All right, that's the Public Domain-A-Thon. It's Saturday, June 13th. It starts at 10 a.m. and runs through 11 p.m. at Reuther Central High School Auditorium. It's benefiting the Kenosha Theatre, located downtown at 5913 6th Avenue. Go to kenoshatheater.org for details about that. We'll probably post some videos that are out there of the theater, because there's some really cool stuff out there.
Yep.
So, and come on out and have a good time, and check out Donnie. Donnie will be there.
All for a good cause, and we love what you're doing for the Kenosha Theater. We love what you're doing for the community. Keep it up.
Thank you.
We love it.
Thank you very
love
much.
it.
So, hey, out there, make sure you follow Ktown Connects on all those social media outlets, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, whatever. Drop us a review and help us spread the word. And thanks for all these great sponsors we have, Donnie.
Oh, my God. These sponsors are so great. Thank you so much to Southport Tea.
The law offices of Frank J. Parise.
Hey, Aaron Hunzinger of AH did it.
He'll be at the Kenosha Art Market this summer.
Oh, I can't wait to see him there. I love what he does.
About Time Moving Systems.
Hey, Casey Family Options, Funerals and Cremations.
Ron's Place.
Hey, Shannon Franklin of Remax Elite.
Union Park Tavern.
The Lettering Machine.
A Plus Mobility.
Solis and Company.
The Port of Kenosha Beverage House.
One Stop IT.
Villa DeCarlo.
Gerber's Pub.
And the White Lilac.
Ah, yes, Jason. Hey, and everybody, don't forget about our 200th episode coming up at Union Park Tavern on August 16th. Yes, that is a Sunday from 4 to whatever it's going to go.
We didn't even mention for this Public Domain-A-Thon going on.
Yes.
Where can people find the schedule of movies? Like what time a movie's starting?
So, we're going to have the program at the theater. They can scan a QR code when they walk in and they can get it on their phone. But if they want to know what it is right now,
if they want to plan their day.
They can go on the Facebook event page. Just go on Facebook, look up Public Domain-A-Thon. It should be the very first thing you find. And the very first post that you will see is our complete schedule.
Great. We'll keep a link down there in our show notes, too, so you can click on that and bring it right there.
Yeah.
So... All right, Ole, well, thank you so much for being on the show. You had a great time.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Actually, talking to an 8-year-old, I didn't think we'd have anything to talk about, but we've been at it for over 2 hours, so it's been a good conversation. So,
thank you for sobering me up. Appreciate it.
I'm glad I could be of service.
But, Donny, I got to ask you, we've been doing this for, a while now.
Yeah, I mean, almost 200 episodes, right?
Yeah, I can't say 800 episodes anymore because now we have a counter.
Yeah. Now we're
it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
But what are we really doing here, Donny?
You know what, Jason? We are connecting Kenosha.
Shame I brought the newspaper. We were featured first page on the news. I totally forgot to mention it. Yeah, this is from last Wednesday. And I wrote these for you guys in case you needed a copy. Yeah.
Does Russ have one upstairs? We can give one to him up there.
No, I forgot to come back
I'll
and
leave
give
one
him
up
one.
there
So
for him.
yeah.
Give me a smile. Look at me. I gotta do something for
White Lilac is Kenosha's intimate listening room, a place for music, storytelling, theater, film, and...
Kelly McKay!
God damn it, fuck you, Donny.
There's a nice backdrop to it.
No. White Lilac is... White Lilac is Kenosha's intimate listening room, a place for music, storytelling, theater, film, and ideas that deserve your full attention.
Oh, he's gay.
Punch you in the dick. No distractions, no background noise, just unforgettable artists up close in a room built for connection. White Lilac, a room that listens. Find upcoming shows at whitelilackenosha.com.
I don't want to be canceled.
All right, Donny, what time is it now?
Time for me to take a fucking piss.
Jeez.
Not here, Jesus Christ, not here.
All right.